Hello, I'm Marion and I'm 78.
What makes you smile?
Just about anything. I just enjoy life. And watching people, especially the little people. I love seeing the preschool today. I used to teach first grade and it was just the most fun.
What's the best gift that you've ever received?
The love and support in times when there was problems in the family, a death or an illness, and the way people rallied around. I think that was better than any material thing, just knowing someone cared.
What is the most interesting fact about you?
I've kissed the Blarney stone. It's probably obvious.
What is your favorite part about being a senior?
You can do what you want, and if you make a mistake, everyone assumes it's because you're so old that you've kind of got a free card there.
Have you ever lost someone close to you, and how did you cope with that challenge?
Well, I've lost my entire family. I'm the last one standing. I think the hardest one to lose was I had a 4-month-old grandchild die of SIDS. And it was not only the loss, but the fact of seeing your daughter and son-in-law suffer so much, and there really was nothing you could do but be there for them.
Did they finally reach kind of a positive breaking point where they were able to kind of cope with it, and what helped them do that?
Well, I think it was the support. I think it was the prayers of just everyone, and yes, and since then they've had 2 more children, but it's still a tough memory for them, for all of us.
Think about the most challenging time in your life. Is there any advice you would give somebody going through a similar situation?
Stay strong. This will pass, but just hang in there.
Who is the person that has influenced your life the most?
When younger, it was my mother, but as an adult, I had a husband who had been orphaned very young, and the way he overcame adversity and went along and accepted things as they were was really made a difference to me.
Can you tell us about a specific moment in your life where you felt loved?
The most recent was when my husband died, and my family was all there for me, and friends and neighbors. I just could not believe the outpouring of support.
How do you define love?
Well, people who take the time to show they care, either by calling, sending a card, just smiling. It doesn't have to be a big demonstration. A hug.
They say it's the little things in life that matter the most. What are some of those little things in your life?
Well, I saw one this morning. I was at the library, and there were some teenagers out in front. An elderly gentleman was trying to get in the door with a cane and was having trouble. One of them ran up the stairs, opened the door for him, helped him in the inner doors, and then went right back. Not one of them batted an eye, like, of course he did this. And I thought, good for him.
What do you feel is your greatest accomplishment?
Raising my 5 children. Because it was more important than anything else, and I see how they're raising my 15 grandchildren.
What's one thing about this life that you wished you understood more clearly?
Well, obviously it's why bad things happen to good people. You do wonder why some people seem to suffer so much. Hopefully someday we'll have the answers.
What can we do to reduce hatred and prejudice in the world?
Well, I think it's the easiest thing would start small. Try and do one kind thing a day. And it becomes a habit, but just treat everyone as you want to be treated. Last week, we had a reception at church, and someone came up and said, "You're the first one who talked to me at church." I said, "Welcome to the community." It's just acknowledging people, helping people.
If you could share some words of wisdom with every young person on the planet, what would they be?
You have no control over the fact that someone's always going to be faster, smarter, more successful, better liked than you, but you do have control over the fact that no one is kinder than you. And I think that's the best advice I could give.
In your opinion, what is the meaning of this life?
There's a reason why we were put here, and it was just do the best you can. as well as you can and keep trying.